Hi, this is Jay from Lo Shu Numerology.com, and today we're doing a reading for Eileen. Eileen, I have your birthday digits here. They are all shuffled up for your privacy, and we're going to put those down here into the Lo Shu Magic Square Grid. The 8s always go in this location here. The 9's up here. We've got another 8. 6's down in this corner. 1's here, 2 up here, and the 5's right in the center. Now that all of the digits have been brought down into the Lo Shu Magic Square Grid, we're going to be looking for patterns. We're going to be looking for rows, columns, and diagonals where the locations have all numbers or no numbers. So we're going to start that with the rows, and the first row we look at has a mix of some and none, so it doesn't get an arrow. Neither does the second one, but this third one, we've got a number in each of those locations, so we get a solid arrow in that row there. Now we go for columns. This one doesn't get one, but this one we've got solid arrow here, and this is a mix of some and none, so it doesn't get an arrow. And then diagonals, this doesn't get one because some and none, but this one, we've got one going up this way, another solid arrow. Now that we have all of the arrows found, we're looking for locations that have more than one digit in that location. And the only one we have here are the 8s. We're going to circle that. We'll get back to those in a minute. So now we found everything we need, and I'm going to get the cards out of the Lo Shu deck here, Eileen, and in just a moment, we're going to be back and give the reading for you. We're back ready to go here, and Eileen, the first thing we're going to be doing is looking at this bottom arrow, this arrow across the bottom row here. That is for the action arrow, and it means, are you more of a thinker or more of a doer? And since that is a plus, that means that you are more of an action person. You're not a thinker. You probably think, I know you think, but you don't spend all your time thinking like some of us do. You spring into action. Other people might sit and think about something for a long time, too long sometimes, before taking action. You tend to get started knowing that you think better when you're actually doing something. So it's not that you're doing action without thinking. You know that you need to get going on something, and it comes to you as you're working on it. The next one is this column right down here in the middle, and that is will or passion. Do you move with intention? Or do you just kind of drift along? And this is a plus. That means you move with intention. You've got a passion for things, whether it's a new hobby or a new relationship or a job. You jump in with both feet and you go for it. You've got a passion for pretty much anything new in life. And it's really interesting that these two things are next to each other, one after the other. This says you go after things, and this says that you go after things. So you're somebody who makes things happen based on these numbers right here. So we come to the third arrow. That is this diagonal arrow up here, and that is willpower. It's a lot like will, but it's a little bit different. Do you power through things, or are you more passive and just take things as they come? And this is another plus, and so it says that you've got a lot of willpower. Your determination means that you usually get what you want because you're willing to do what it takes. You're made for accomplishing goals, and this just fits in so well with these other ones, with the action and the passion and the willpower. Potent combination. And I know what's coming next. It's this 8 here. The 8s, and the 8s are inspiration, which tells me that you're somebody who doesn't just think about things that others do or ideas that others come up with, that you've got great ideas of your own. You've got flashes of inspiration that come to you. Maybe you don't even know where. You just know that they do come to you to give you the answers for things that you've been looking for. And I would love to have these numbers, because you've got this inspiration, but it's not just passive, and it doesn't just sit there. You've got these other things going for you to make sure that whatever it is that you've dreamed up, whatever idea you've come up with, you're going to take action on it. You're going to jump into it, get going on it. You've got passion to keep driving you through, and willpower. Even when you don't want to do something, you've got the willpower to see this thing through. So there's your reading, Eileen. I hope it gives you something to think about.